everyone, I'm Tracy Koga. Welcome to a brand new edition of Hue Spotlight. Well, our big Canadian Music Awards are coming up. It is Juno time. And with me today, well, she's no stranger to the awards, Crystal Shawanda. Congratulations, girl. You've got a Juno nomination for Best Blues Album, Sing Pretty Blues. And I'm going to start off, hey, you were nominated in 2022 for Midnight Blues, and now,
Yes.
just 4 years later, your next album, you're nominated again. So,
Yes.
are you going to buy a lottery ticket next?
No, I know I'm not meant for any kind of lotto win for sure. I'm meant to work for every bit I got.
Oh, and speaking of work, you have worked so hard, but you have, received a lot of accolades. This new album, though, I think, does it sum up everything that you have been working on in the past, in the present, and maybe in the future?
Yes, absolutely. This album, it's all the songs have that same tone of strength and resilience, and that's what I've had to have to hang in there throughout the years and throughout the changes and trying to figure out who I am, my style, going from country to blues, and finally coming to this place of where I am country blues, or bluesy country, however you want to put it. But I embody both of these sounds, and I think this album is a real celebration of that.
Doing this album, Crystal, what revelations or what, I guess, maybe life changes did you go through doing this album?
I think for me, I the biggest thing is I'm coming into my own. I'm at that age where I don't care as much about, if I don't fit in somebody's box. I'm very comfortable in my own skin, and I know who I am, where I've been, where I want to go, what I've accomplished, and how hard I've worked to accomplish all those things. And I know what I'm capable of now, and it's a really good place to be at. And it's I continue to push myself to try to take it even further and continue to evolve.
Yes. Now you've got some wonderful, again, original songs, but you've done some covers. And I want to talk or touch on the song that you did, Changes by Black Sabbath. I, there's a great story behind it, and I think if people hear it, it'll really resonate, I think, with you and the album.
For sure. I grew up in a house where, we listened to all styles of music. We didn't listen to just one genre. There was just good music and bad music. And one of my brothers listened to a lot of Black Sabbath, and this was always one of my favorite songs. And it became a form of healing. This song really helped me as I went through a difficult time, as one of my longtime fans passed away from overdose. And I knew her since she was a little girl. She grew up just down the road from me in my hometown. And she would come to our shows, and she would wait in the meet and greet lines, and she would get us to sign her hat, her shirt, her picture, her CDs. And she'd get a hug from each of us, and then she'd go to the back of the line so she could do it all over again. And I always knew that she was looking for love, that she needed love. And she had such a beautiful and kind heart. And a lot of people took advantage of that. And in the end, she was just looking for friendship and friends and somewhere to fit in. And that led her to addiction. And so after she passed away, it was very, very difficult and to deal with and to try to understand. And that sense of regret of I wish I could have been there for her. And so in that tone, I recorded this song, and I paid a tribute to her, dedicated to her, because I guess I wanted her spirit to know that she mattered and that she was here and she was loved, and we really did love her.
Well, when expanding on that further, when you look back to when you were growing up on Manitoulin Island and to where you are now today, and some of the things that you've accomplished, having your own record label, being the first Indigenous woman to have her album on the American Billboard, these are great. But deep down, Crystal, I guess there's a part of you that still belongs on Manitoulin Island in that town with your friend standing in line?
Absolutely, absolutely. I always say no matter how long I'm gone or how far I go, my heart is there in Wikwemkong unceded First Nations. It's where my spirit is, and one of my cousins always says, when you move away from the reserve, it's almost like there's this invisible thread that keeps you connected, not just to your family and to your community, but the land as well. And so, deep down, I'll always be that little girl still chasing dreams, still wanting to inspire others to give themselves a chance, because that's always been my push, my motivation that has pushed me is, for each, I'm not special. I wasn't chosen to do this. Each and every single one of us has the ability inside of us. We just can't give up on ourselves.
And so now these new songs, the original ones that you've written, I guess new songs are always your babies, but how do these ones compare to the other babies that you gave birth to in other albums?
I'm always changing, always evolving, and embracing every part. And that's what this album is really about, because it is a very diverse album. It's rooted in blues music, but there's all different kinds of blues. There's blues in relationship, blues in self-identity, trying to figure out where we fit in, where we belong. And so songs like the title track of the album, Sing Pretty Blues, it was actually inspired by a conversation I had with a photographer. I was coming off stage and he was like, "Oh, that was an amazing show, Crystal. I think I got some good shots of you, but I'm not really sure because you don't really sing pretty. So sometimes it's hard to get a good picture of you." And I was like, "What's that supposed to mean?" But I decided to take it as a compliment, which is something I'm very good at, and because he's right, I don't sing pretty. I work way too hard to be singing pretty or to be worrying about how I look. And when I'm singing my heart out, I'm singing my guts out, and I'll scrunch up my face and make these weird faces while I'm singing, because I'm just trying to get all this sadness, all this anger out of me and release it into the universe. And I want my audience to know that I mean every word and that I've lived every word and that I'm still here singing about it. And if I'm okay, you're going to be okay too. And that's kind of the whole idea, is, inspiring other people to embrace all the parts of themselves, even the ones that aren't so pretty.
Oh, that is so, so true. Now, partnerships. Your producer also happens to be your husband. So, we always have to ask the working relationship, and then what? Then you just drop work, and then it's, we're at home now. But it's interesting, and obviously it's proven successful, but what is that like?
Well, we've been a working team for a long time, for 24 years. So we've found our flow, our groove, and work never really stops for us. That's the thing, is we're always creating, writing. Like, even when, that's the great thing about working with my partners. We could be driving down the road, and while we're driving, we're writing a song, or we're talking about the schedule, or we're planning and plotting what we're going to do next. And so, and we kind of just pick up where the other leaves off. And we made an agreement when we first started this relationship that the music would always come first, that we would remove our egos and do what's best for the song. And so we always try to stay true to that when we're writing and in the studio. And we could be bickering away and having a bad day where we're kind of biting each other's heads off, but once we step to that stage, we leave it all behind, and we serve the music and we serve it to our fans. And then by the time we get off stage, it's like these songs that we've written are songs that we've written, inspired by moments in our relationship. So after performing them on stage, we look at each other and we're like, "Oh yeah, hey, this is us, and nothing else matters." And it's like we work it out through the music. And so we're very blessed in that way. And it helps that he has a great sense of humor, and he's very funny, and I love to laugh. So yeah, we always work it out. But he's my producer, my guitar player, and he engineers and mixes the whole album. And we write the songs together, and we tag team with our daughter, who travels with us on the road. And so it's we've I after all these years, we have finally found our flow.
Oh, wow. Well, all three of you deserve it. It sounds like such a wonderful gig that you have here. And I know now the awards are going to be coming up. And I guess obviously a question is, do you have your outfit yet for the Junos?
I don't have my outfit yet. We've been shopping and combing the online shops. Me and my daughter. Our daughter Shawanda, she actually sings backgrounds on several songs on the album, and she stars in the video with me on the Sing Pretty Blues video. And so she's my little fashionista. So I always get her approval, and I show her ideas, and lately she's been picking out my outfits and my looks. So I trust her. She's got a great eye. So she'll where I think we're gonna do like a matching family outfit because we're all gonna go together, and so we're gonna find a theme and we're gonna all match. It's gonna be super cute.
Oh, well, did she pick out your outfit for the video, Sing Pretty Blues?
She did actually. She did pick out the outfit. I always ask her, should I wear this or this? And she picks it. And the kimono I'm wearing, my husband actually helped me sew that. He's the one who sewed it for me. And her outfit was made by a fan of ours. She's from my hometown, Elizabeth Recollet, but she always makes these beautiful dresses and puts ribbons on them, and to carry that spirit of the ribbon skirt. And so yeah, we have a lot of fun with playing dress up.
Well, you tell your daughter that white dress is fabulous. I love it. It was the first thing that caught my eye. Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, Crystal, we wish you all the best of luck for the Junos. That's March 29th. That's coming up. And fingers crossed. But the album is incredible, Sing Pretty Blues. I'll let you, Crystal, throw to the video.
Thank you so much. This video was a family affair. My husband and I edited and put it together and filmed it. And we filmed it in Waylon Jennings' old office right on Music Row here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I hope you all like it. This is Sing Pretty Blues.
Beneath my shoes. should totally put that part in there.